Hello, 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 hello. I am Pamela Chase, the lead hooking specialist and founder of Hooked for You, where we're dedicated to crochet alive. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And we do this by teaching the skills to women and children to boost their self-esteem and create a healthy, positive environment. Hello, Gigi, Blue O One. How are you doing today? And today we're going to work on a stitch that's considered one of the hardest ones. We talked about it on Wednesday, and today we're going to start on it. It's called the Jasmine Stitch or Flower Stitch. So, and it consists of puff stitches. So it's kind of tricky, but we're going to get through it. Okay, so let's get, excuse me, let's get started. Let me see something. I need to check. I'll do that later. Okay, what we're going to do, starting out. Hey, lady, how you doing? What we're going to do is we're going to chain two, chain. Okay. We're going to chain two. One and two. And what you're going to do is you chain two. Then you pull up this chain up high, tall. You make it tall. And all the other loops going to be the same height. So you just pull it up tall. You're going to yarn over. And in the second chain, you're going to pull it up, yarn over. And you're going to do it until you have 7 stitches, 7 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now, they're all the same height. You're going to yarn over. So when you do the last one, you're going to hold it. See how I do this. You hold the last one, yarn over, pull through, pull through the loops. Then you go through the one that you held. I crocheted by Nasha, Nasha Hakim. No, I'm sorry. You pull it up. You'll see 2 on your hook, 2 loops on your hook. Pull it tight and pull it through. Then you lock it with a chain. Hey, girl. And that's the first one. Okay. This hole in the hole at the top of the previous, this hole right here is where you're going to do the other ones. So we're going to start again. You get 7 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And this last one, you hold it. And you hold it, pull through, false, kind of tricky. So you do it 3 times, which will equal 7 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now this strand you hold, yarn over, pull through, and you take this hook, and the one that you held, the strand or loop that you held, you put your hook in that, and you yarn over, pull through. You should have 2 on your hook right now. Yarn over, pull through, chain 1. And this is how it goes. And what's going to do is, it doesn't go across, it's going to go. So in the next hole, I'm going to do the same thing. Yarn over until you get to your desired length. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hold on to this. Go through. No, don't do that. Take this and hit 1. Then that loop, that the strand that you held on to, put your hook in there, pull it out, and you should have 2 on your hook. And do that. Chain 1 to lock it. Okay. And this is a practice, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like at the moment, because you're just learning. So the whole, you start over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Start over, hold that strand, chain 1, keep getting beside myself. You take it and you go through that strand, pull it up, curl it, the problem. And you pull through the 2 loops, chain 1. And you just continue to do it. You should have 7 loops on your hook. And you do it until you get 7 loops on your hook. 5, 6, and 7. Hold that strand, go through the loops, take your hook and put it in the strand, 2 on your hook. And we may have to revisit this next week just to make sure you understand. And chain 1. Okay? Any questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hold on to that last strand. Pull through the loops. Put your hook in that strand. Pull through. Have 2 on your hook. Yarn over and pull through. Then you chain 1. So you just continue to do that. So I think we're just going to just do this and just keep it at this level. So what you do is you make it go to the desired length plus 1 puff. So now what we're doing is we're going to put it in this hole. Thank you. You too. And you do that. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then hold on to that. So we're doing the second row now. pull through, and there, and there. And then just keep going in these in different holes, the spaces here. And with this one, we're not going to do a lot of rows or anything with this one because it's a difficult stitch. Chain. Okay. And make sure you have 7 loops on your hook. And the last one will have, you just hold on to it and you're going to use it. Anyway, then just continue to do that. I think I'm doing a little too tight. And put onto that. And it's a 1 repeat stitch. So you will don't have to worry about you just doing the same stitches in each row. There's no difference, but it's just getting there, which is the difference. So we go into the hole in between the puffs. Hello, so big girl. How are you? So you make sure you have 7 loops on your hook. 6, 7. Go. Put your hook in that last strand. And you have 2 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through, chain 1. And remember, this stitch takes up a lot of yarn, but it may be worth it if you want that effect. Over just strand. But this is one of the stitches that uses a puff stitch. Go through and 1. Have eclectic goods. How are you today? And so what you do is you tighten it. So I'm not really doing it right now, but you tighten it, make it smaller. For one thing, you don't want the hole so big. And so on the last one, wait a minute, I did something wrong. Sorry. On the second row, it's a little different. Okay, so you pull, you yarn over, Let's see. Sorry about that. But what you do is you do the 7 like you did before. How late were you? 3, 6, 7. Make another put. You don't finish. That's what you don't do. And then you go into the next. Wait a minute. Wow. So you don't finish. So you just keep going and over. Go through both loops. Single crochet. Do not move to next row. And you don't finish. That's the thing. So um, that. Then you go into the next row and you do it. Six, 7. It's gonna be harder because my hook has this little part right here. So it's better to do it with uh, a hook that doesn't have that on it. So it's 7. You do 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What you do is you pull through all of them. 19 loops. Yarn over, pull through all, go through the hoop, held on to, pull up a loop, and okay, tighten the loop. So that is smaller. Okay, this is a little tricky. 7, and in the next one is 7. Pull through. The one at the end, the loop, the string at the end, you just put your hook through that. Yarn over, pull through. You have 2 on your hook, and that will lock it. We're gonna finish. We're going to revisit this on next week because this is how it's looking. going to be a real puffy stitch. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Southern California. Oh, wow. That's what we're going to do. And the end, we're just going to do. Not that bad here either. It's not that bad here. Comes and goes. But I can imagine in California how it is. Oh, the last string. Two. It's something. That's how it is. But I think I'm doing it a little too tight. Hey, Big Mac 25. It's a little, and I got to figure out how I did that. But we will be revisiting this stitch next week. But it's a stitch that takes a lot of yarn, and it's a puffy stitch. So I'll be working on this the weekend to make sure, because as I said earlier, this is considered one of the hardest crochet stitches. So if you attempted to do it, that's good. But practice makes perfect. So just have to keep on practicing this stitch. This is what it is. And I don't claim to know all the stitches. Some of the stitches I learned along with you. But this is it. It is called the Jasmine Stitch or flower stitch. It's supposed to look like a flower when you finish with it. But it's something that I have to change my hook, change the yarn, my tension. So we will be revisiting this next week. Stitch. Okay. So if you have any questions about this stitch, let me know. This is going to be an ongoing process, and we'll get through it. Okay. What is everybody working on? What What are you working on? Anything exciting? Are you going to be doing anything exciting this weekend? What's going on? This is tricky, but we will get through it. But this stitch is good for blankets and um, pot holders, um, placemats, and things like that. I'm not sure about a hat, but those are some things that they're good for. And mostly you can do it with rectangular square items, square designs. Even though you can do it in a round, which probably be a little more trickier. But this is a good stitch for that. Probably a a mat, plug, things like that. Where you want something that's nice and soft and cushy. This would be a good item for that. So feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, comment, depending on what platform you're on. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on Instagram. So on YouTube, you can subscribe to us. And we're looking for subscribers. We have 10 at the moment. Not a lot, but we're looking to increase the subscribers on YouTube. Hello, Bebet. Bebet's home. How are you? We're looking to increase our subscribers on YouTube. So feel free to go to our YouTube page, which is Hooked for You, HOOKED, the number 4, the letter U. And just push the subscribe button. And for every certain number of people, we're going to give you a gift. So, and please, when you do it, let us know. Just send me a message saying that once you subscribe, send a message stating that you have subscribed, because everybody that subscribes, I don't always see your name. So if let me know that you subscribe, and we'll get you a gift to you. Just for a thank you for subscribing to our page. I don't know what's wrong with myself. Sorry about that. So feel free to do that. And I'm gonna have to go. So we'll be back on Monday at 1 o'clock. So check us out on Monday, and we'll be talking about a subject, but more than likely we're going to be still doing this stitch, and that's what we're going to do on Monday. Is continue to be working on this stitch while we talk. We're going to also talk about a topic. Not sure what the topic is going to be, but it's going to be a short discussion on the topic, and then we're going to continue with this because I want to get this down pat, the stitch. So until Monday, have a creative day and weekend, and be safe.